Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chet Davis, and here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. A portion of State Street, also known as M58 in Saginaw, has officially closed for road work. The $13 million project covers eastbound lanes from Avalon Avenue in Saginaw Township to Bay Road. Traffic on State Street has been detoured onto westbound Davenport Avenue, which has been converted into a two-way with a center turn lane. The project is expected to be complete sometime in December. Several teenagers were arrested in Bay City for a concealed weapon, forcing a school to go into secure mode. The Public Safety Department says officers responded to a call just before 7 this morning of a person inside an SUV holding a gun near Handy Middle School. Minutes later, officers stopped the car on Blen Street near West Clara. During a search of the SUV, officers found a hidden 9mm AR pistol. 3 suspects, 2 18-year-old males and 1 16-year-old male, all from Bay City, were arrested for possession of a concealed firearm. They were taken to the Bay County Jail and the Bay County Juvenile Detention Center. The investigation is ongoing. Money from the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation helping expand access to fresh, healthy, affordable food. The North Flint Food Market was given a grant of up to $1.5 million for a food supplier to buy inventory and equipment and to recruit and hire staff. The market is a neighborhood-based cooperative grocery store, which means it's owned by its members who can vote on how the store is developed and operated. Residents do not need to become members to shop at the store. The Mott Foundation previously granted $2.1 million to support construction and general operations. For more on the North Flint Food Market and to learn how to become a member, head to this story on WNEM.com. Now here's Chris with your first alert forecast.
And the severe weather outlook remains tonight, and it hasn't really changed all that much. The enhanced risk that was primarily in West Michigan has been nudged eastward ever so slightly into portions of Isabella, Gratiot, and also Shiawassee County, but the threat still remains the same. Wind and large hail, the main concerns for us in the TV5 viewing area. However, there is a non-zero chance at a tornado. We're seeing several tornado warnings and a couple of tornado watches off to our west, in addition to standard severe thunderstorm warnings. So we'll have to monitor the progress of those storms as they move eastward tonight. We are expecting an arrival time closer to 10:30, 11 o'clock along US 127. They'll move eastward into the Tri-Cities and Bay region between about 11 o'clock at midnight, and then into the thumb mostly after midnight, and then completely out of the region as we get closer to about 2 o'clock. As far as the storm's rotation potential, we do think that's possible as we go throughout tonight. Rotation doesn't necessarily mean tornadic. It can also mean the threat for hailstones and other things like that. So it just means that supercells are possible. And notice it drops off the further east you go. So I think that also illustrates the diminishing threat that we may have for that. Your severe weather outlook also shows that Friday night we'll have a chance for a few strong wind gusts. It appears that most of the day will be dry and sunny, but we do expect the possibility of at least a few scattered showers and thunderstorms Friday night. The wind profile above our heads is such that even a few showers could produce some strong wind gusts, so we'll need to watch that one closely too. Your forecast for temperatures tonight, 50s and 60s. Tomorrow, temperatures expected to be in the low to mid 80s. Even some of our eastern areas could be in the 70s thanks to offshore flow tomorrow with southwesterly winds. Your 7-day forecast shows temperatures are expected to cool down this weekend and early next week, but will also trend drier towards Sunday and Monday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.